Hi, I'm Cindy Fortunato. I am the author of Sammy's Adventures in Ocean City, New Jersey. Fans will know our favorite destinations in here, of course, pizza and fries and taffy and the great boardwalk that we all know and love. And just a short note about I was inspired to write this book for those suffering with cystic fibrosis, including my daughter. When I saw how she battles every day to stay healthy, suddenly my lifelong dream with my childhood best friend of creating a book did not seem like that big of an obstacle. So thanks for dropping by. You can also visit our new website at sammys.adventuresinoc, and a portion of the book sales benefits the Cystic Fibrosis Foundation. Sammy couldn't sleep. In the morning, he was going to Ocean City, New Jersey. He'd never been to the beach before, and he was very excited. He wondered if he'd ever get to sleep. Then he remembered what his mommy told him. He started counting bananas in his head, and soon he was fast asleep. He woke up to a beautiful sunny day. Mommy helped him get dressed in his special shirt and bow tie. After eating a slice of banana nut bread and drinking bug juice, Sammy was ready to go. He loved riding in the car, but he was still a little tired, so he took a nap. When he woke up, Mommy said they were almost in Ocean City. She put the windows down so they could smell the wonderful ocean air. Sammy watched the white birds flying overhead and heard them calling in the air. They are seagulls and they live at the beach, Mommy said. Sammy loved crossing the beach, the bridge, and going over lots of water. Soon they were driving down a street filled with colorful stores and lots of happy people. Here we are at Asbury Avenue, Mommy said. Sammy liked it. He saw a clown riding on a unicycle. Sammy met lots of friendly girls and boys. He really liked Aaron and his three sisters, Abigail, Amelia, and Courtney. Sammy heard them talking about going to the boardwalk and taking a ride on something called a surrey. Sammy wondered, what's the boardwalk and what is a surrey? Sammy loves adventures. He did not want to miss out on this one. He decided to follow his friends to the boardwalk. Although it was a long walk, he was so glad he went. The boardwalk was the most beautiful place he had ever seen. He looked out at the endless bright blue ocean. The white beach was filled with large, colorful sun umbrellas. Kites were flying and people were everywhere. Yummy smells of French fries, popcorn, funnel cake, and pizza filled the air. And that, my friends, is our first scratch and sniff sticker, because I love bringing the scents of Ocean City to life. So there are several of those throughout the book. Sammy's friends didn't know he was following them. He watched as he came to a place with lots of bicycles and surreys, which looked like little trolleys on wheels with canopies. Sammy was so excited when he saw his friends get on one. He decided he had to see what it was like. When he was way up on the high on the surrey, he had the best view of Ocean City. When he got off the surrey, Sammy was very happy to see a store called Monkey Bread. He wanted to get some. He loved the smell of cinnamon. When he walked up to the store and was surprised when the woman working there screamed and said, "What are you doing on this boardwalk? You're a monkey." She screamed so loud, people turned to look. Sammy's friend Abigail saw him and went running over to him. "Sammy, what are you doing here?" Abigail cried. The woman at the Monkey Bread store was so surprised that she fainted. Crowd of people came running over. Sammy spotted a policeman and ran to ask for help. The policeman put something called smelling salts under the woman's nose, and she opened her eyes right away. She was so happy Sammy helped her. She gave him lots of monkey bread. Sammy didn't know his mommy and many people at the carnival were looking for him. Mommy was very worried. Even a clown was running up and down the streets looking for him. None of them knew about his adventures on the boardwalk. "Where is your mommy?" Aaron asked. Suddenly, Sammy missed her very much. He looked so sad. Aaron gave him a big hug and said his family would help find her. They were starting to walk off the boardwalk when a trolley came down the street. Amelia asked the driver if he could take them to Asbury Avenue right away. The driver told them to hop on. Soon they were back on Asbury. A tall man on stilts was the first person to spot Sammy. "There he is," he cried. Mommy gave him the biggest hug ever. "I was so worried. Where were you?" Sammy explained that when he heard his friends talking about the boardwalk, he really wanted to go too, decided to follow them. He was very sorry that he ran away and promised to never do it again. He started telling Mommy all about the boardwalk and asked if they could go see it together. Mommy said sure, and of course they had to go to Core Brothers for chocolate ice cream. After that, they visited Wonderland Pier, where he loved riding on the merry-go-round, the balloons, and the train that went around the ceiling. When they got off the train, a woman yelled, "There he is! That's the monkey!" Sammy's mommy wondered if he had caused trouble. But when the woman reached him, it was clear she was very happy to see Sammy. She told his mommy that Sammy had helped her when she fainted. Mommy was very proud of him. Sammy was very sad when it was time to go home. He loves this town where people are so friendly and the smell of suntan lotion fills the air. Sammy and his mommy plan to visit Ocean City every year and enjoy his many favorite places. And there's a scratch and sniff sticker for suntan lotion. The end. Thank you so much for joining me.